Big Daddy Kane was like the club guy, and you were like the serious lyrical dude. Eminem like gravitates towards you more because he's just a he's just a lyricist.
It's a beast.
You have more respect for lyricists or rappers or both?
Depends on the artist. Like you got some rappers that just make dope songs. You know what I mean? And then of course you got lyricists, makers. Rewind the song or.
I called Eminem yesterday. I talked to Eminem yesterday. Yesterday was his birthday. Happy birthday again, Em. And I talked to him for about a half an hour on the phone, 20 minutes and shit, and we had a good convo. The delivery was great to me. It wasn't bad. I didn't read the comments like I said, but what I saw from it and talking to him yesterday on how, when Eminem do something, it's not just a song. It's not just a freestyle. It's a statement.
It's not a lot of those artists that actually get into the songwriting, real songwriting, and move those talents over. M is one of the guys from that platform that made it to that point, like that is that strong of a writer. And he means more to music culture than people give him credit for.
What was it like working with Marshall?
Oh, now that was an interesting story too, because he actually, working with him made me look at the business different. Because he was the first artist that I worked with that actually treated the business like a real job. Like, he comes in at 9 a.m. every day to the studio, takes his lunch break at 1, and is out of there by 5 p.m. Like, it's like a schedule.
And even the way he talks, it's a statement. He talks to state things, not just to be talking shit, not just to have a gang of words come out your mouth and not mean it. He likes to state when he talks. He likes to make, he likes to get the point across the board heavy, just as I do. And as I watched that BET Cypher, I'm like, wow. Eminem could have went up there and blacked out on rhymes with flows and killed shit.
Because hip-hop culture is a black art form. It's black music. When they have a figure or you have someone that from a different ethnicity come in and he does it as well, if not better than everybody in it, it starts to change, it loses its color. And that's why hip-hop music is now pop music. Sure, you've had other white artists. You had Vanilla Ice, but he wasn't Eminem.
And I didn't expect that from him. Because when the first day I came around 6. I'm expecting, okay, we're gonna do an evening session. I get this studio, oh, M just left. I was like, yo, M, where you at? He said, I'm out of here. I said, well, I'm at the studio, I just got here. You coming back? He said, I'll be back there at 9 a.m. So
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I clocked out. I'm done.
Yeah, like literally, I'm clocked out. Like, I felt like you joking, right? He said, no, I'm serious. I see you at 9. You gonna get up earlier? I said, yeah, I gotta be there. So I get there at 9, and he shows up on time.
But he felt, as a person, of his color, to represent us on BET with a rhyme addressing the president. Y'all gotta understand that, all right? He's not black, he's white. We all know that. But he has power.
Play some beats, we robbing, we rocking. So I'm in the middle of writing the record. He's like, yo, I'm about to go out for lunch. I said, all right, cool, I'm gonna meet you after. He said, you're not gonna take no lunch? I said, no, I'm not hungry, I just wanna work. He said, all right, cool. He goes, takes lunch, hour come back, he's back, what we got? I play him the record, play him the chorus, he said, oh, this is it, boom. He goes into his verse. 5 o'clock come, he's halfway in. He's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
And he used his power on that BET Cypher to make a statement for us as well as a people, as all of us as a people, but especially for us. And everyone, anyone should respect that man for that, because he didn't have to do it. Took that opportunity to use that platform on a BET Cypher to make a motherfucking statement.
So at this point, I'm like, yo, but your verse almost done. You ain't gonna finish it? No, I'll finish it tomorrow.
He's like, I'm not getting paid overtime. I'm out.
It's a work day.
So at this point, I'm like, yo, this is crazy, right? Right. So tomorrow comes, he finishes it out.
Wow.
So, and I asked him, I was like, yo, like, what's up with the work ethic? He said, nah, man, it's just, I just like to be here. I treat it like a real job.
And for him to come out his shell to do that, to him to remember the rhyme, to feel it's a just due as not just Eminem, the rapper, but as Marshall Mathers, the person, to step up of my color to represent the wrong injustice that's going on in America. And I commend him on that. Not because he's one of my favorites.
You gotta be careful or you'll get your ass handed to you on the track, man. Like he'll get to you. And you be looking like, it was for his song, man. He cheated, you know how that go. He wrote his verse after me, man. Or whatever it is. It's just, if he's in the right headspace, he'll do it to anybody in music.
Eminem, the great white hope. White rappers had zero respect in rap. Let's keep that 1,000. None. He has probably put Eminem in a position where he could be labeled as one of the top 10 rappers ever. I don't think so, but the game feels like he's top 10 lyricists and all that comes with it, but that's just because he's with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre helped him find the best Eminem that he could find.
You were kind of surprised that Eminem had you on his top 5 list.
Yeah.
Why did that surprise you so much?
I mean,
well, obviously because it is Eminem, I get that, but
yeah.
You're also Jadakiss.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just a humble person, you know what I mean? A big iconic figure like Eminem to, you know, acknowledge my work is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
See, I feel like people like you, Snoop, keep people honest. Because I respect Eminem. And I can see why people would have him in his top 10, top 5. I personally don't. You've been around a long time. Why don't you have him in your top 10?
Because there's some niggas in the 80s that he can't fuck with.
Like who?
Like Rakim.
Yes, sir.
Like Big Daddy Kane.
Yes, sir.
Like KRS-One. Like LL Cool J.
And I've also heard that Eminem, the first album that he listened to was one of yours, and that influenced him and got him interested in rapping and kind of started his career. What do you think about that? And what do you think of him as a rapper?
Nah, not the first album. The story goes the first rap record Eminem ever heard was Reckless. And someone told me that, and I had to ask Eminem, was that the truth? And he told me, yeah.
Shall I go on?
I love this list. Yeah, good.
Like Ice Cube. You understand me? I ain't got no time to play with it. It is what it is. It's like, Cuz did that. He did that to the fullest. That's one of my teammates. That's one of my brothers. Mm-hmm. He did that. But when you talking about this hip hop shit that I can't live without, I can live without that.
So, I mean, come on. I mean, to be able maybe to spark a light in probably one of the greatest rappers in the history of hip hop. Yeah, because Eminem is out of control. He's something else. So, you know, and to be friends with him is a great thing because I've seen him go through his entire career from his first record all the way till now. So that's wonderful. You know, he knows I got nothing but love for him, and I know it's reciprocated.
Eminem, right? What'd you do for him exactly?
Yeah, that was recently. That was like the most recent, placement I got. You know, I've been trying to get on, one of Eminem's projects for a while now, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other producers have been trying to do the same thing, because that's like, a premier project to get on. I've been sending tracks to him, and this last go around for this new project that he was doing, I sent about 3 tracks, and they took one, you know what I'm saying?
Love it. Yeah.
M's back?
Eminem is Eminem. If you notice in hip hop, Eminem is the only rapper that nobody ever wants a problem with, including myself, man. Eminem is like the most lyrically insane. Even when I was going at 50 and me and Dre wasn't seeing eye to eye, man, I stayed away from the white dude, because he a problem. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem, I don't think it's a rapper he won't slay. And you don't even want a war with Eminem. He crazy.
He was talking about how he was going to pick fights. If he were to come at you with like a industry beef, what would you have done?
Run. Yeah, Eminem is. You don't understand. I'm a hip hop artist, and I'm one of the biggest ones in the world. You don't want a beef with Eminem. He shreds. He shreds MCs, like for real. And I ain't his best friend or nothing. I'm just saying. I understand that he can't be seen by nobody. Jay know. Everybody know. You don't mess with the white boy.
From what I hear, it's one of the darkest ones on his album. I mean, what I produce and the style of music I do.
So you haven't actually heard the track that Eminem did yet?
Nah, I didn't. I haven't even spoken to anybody that heard it that's close to his team. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? They got the shit, mad top secret, rightfully so. But I can't wait to hear it. You know what I mean? Because I know that he just killed it.
I'm sure LL Cool J was a big inspiration to you too. And Eminem was on his podcast Rock the Bells. And he said that he was standing in front of a hotel bazaar blasting his boombox with his demo. You pulled up with a limo. He says you got out. Some dude said West Coast. And then you said East Coast and you ran up on him. And then he didn't do shit and went away or whatever. Do you remember Eminem that day or was that a different day that he gave you the demo?
I met Eminem 6 times, gave me his demo 6 times. I had a time where I was in a record store in Detroit with Steve Lobel, and we were doing like a promo tour, and Steve got a picture of me and him taking a picture, and little Eminem in the background, walking behind us, and I'm like, oh my God, that's Eminem.
That's crazy.
And I remember him opening up for us at the Lyricist Lounge with the Outsiders in Jersey. So, we interacted a lot. I love Eminem, bro. I
Him
love
and
him
Big
as
Pun
an
on a
artist.
record would have
I
been
love him as a
crazy.
person. Huh?
Him and Big Pun on a record would have been crazy.
Me and Big Pun, we were nominated. Well, Big Pun was nominated for the Grammy for Still Not a Player. We waited for hours outside of Tower Records on Sunset Boulevard. When Eminem's album came out 12 midnight, we went and copped the album.
Damn.
And Big Pun was already Grammy nominated. That's a big deal. That's how much we love Eminem as a lyricist, as everything. And we love him still.
Eminem is, as such, he's so big that people feel the need to talk about it all the fucking time. What was it about this situation that made you be like, I'm gonna jump in the ring and just make some content off this shit?
Oh shit. Well, basically, dude just kept saying my name. You know what I'm saying?
MGK or Joe Budden?
Joe Budden.
Right.
MGK, I got nothing to do with that. It was just me.
That was just you laughing.
Warning. Yeah,
Okay.
giving dude, you really want to do this? But Joe, he just kept saying my name, and in a very, very disrespectful way. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I feel like I don't have a podcast, but I got one coming on the way.
I saw that.
By the way, Bizarre's World. Plug.
I want to come on it. I want to be on that shit.
Man, for real. We got to do it, man.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like, I don't have a podcast. I don't have a platform to say something back. So, he kept saying this shit about, you ain't spoke to Marshall in 18 years. I was just like, that shit just got me like red fire. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, what the fuck? Why does motherfucker keep saying this dumbass, retarded type shit?
When's the last time you talked to Eminem? Is there any truth to that? Do you not talk to him very, very frequently?
I seen Marshall 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Where at?
Detroit.
He still comes around
oh yeah,
fairly
studio.
frequently?
If you ever want to catch him, just go to the studio.
Okay, I'm pulling
there
up.
every day.
Really?
Pull up, man.
Oh,
He's going to be there. It's like a 9 to 5 to him, you know what I'm saying?
They'll be like, who's there? I'll be like, it's Adam. They'll be like, who the fuck is that?
Bizarre's boy.
Bizarre's boy. Yes, you're right. That's what I'm gonna say. You saw my Eminem Halloween costume, right?
Yeah, I see.
That shit was pretty good, right?
I see you, Slim Shady. Oh man.
Okay, but so Joe Budden was okay. But from your perspective, were you 100% cool with Joe Budden until he did that like review of the Eminem album, where he I believe in your opinion he like violated by going a little overboard talking about M's album on Everyday Struggle?
I just feel like this, man. Joe Budden, he did a diss record towards D12 many years ago. Not a diss record, a line towards us a long time ago. And it was like, we went on tour with him in Canada, but we had to have a big talk with him about that. And we got past that. Then, all of a sudden they got signed to Shady, Slaughterhouse. So,
Were you approving of that when that happened?
For sure. Yeah, we made it happen, you know what I'm saying, with our support, you know what I'm saying, to, let Marshall know that everything was good with Joe Budden's, you know what I'm saying? So just to come from that, and then reemerge as family. We did a whole tour together for like 2 months, and then for you to get on your platform and just say like the wildest shit you possibly could say, you know what I'm saying? That just had me fucking mad. That's my boy, man. I'm gonna always support, no matter what the fuck we go through. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like somebody that's disloyal, man, to a person that helped your career literally have a second start.
It's a weird position for him to be in, though, because it's like previously he's a rapper, Joe Budden, and when you're a rapper, you know, loyalty and not disrespecting people and stuff is a big deal. And then all of a sudden you're in like the podcast game and you're making content and stuff. And once you're in that world, it's kind of like, oh shit, now you have to have an opinion about the new Eminem record. You have to, you know, talk shit essentially, you know, not even talk shit, but like, and I think that's been something that he's sort of dealt with, in the sense that I don't see him jump out the window like he might have jumped out the window in that episode, and especially when you consider that, you know, he had a business relationship with Eminem.
Okay, let me ask you this though. But after all that happened, then he comes back on his podcast and says, "I'll wear your ass out. For the last 10 years, I've been better than you." Where'd that come from?
Yeah,